No. I'm usually not impacted so much by things that I see, but there was this Divas match. I don't know if you guys were aware. There was this diva with red hair.
Oh, you mean the
and
real doll?
And she just had her first televised wrestling match.
The real doll, yeah.
Yeah, that thing, like, she's like kind of like a legitimate Barbie doll where she kind of tries to smile, but I mean the plastic sort of won't let her, or whatever the case. We are, of course, talking about Eva Marie.
Her life may be plastic, but her wrestling skills are not fantastic. That was a mild Aqua reference. I'm leaving that there.
Does she look like your real doll?
Okay, I was going to ask if that was like a barbershop window shirt.
She does look like a real doll. If you don't know what a real doll is, Google it, but don't Google it at work, because that would be really bad. But compare a real doll to Eva Marie, and I swear, she is a human real doll, and it's terrifying.
No, I was saying, does she look like the one that you have?
Oh, no, mine's prettier. But that's for another podcast.
What's her name?
Susan.
Sarandon?
Oh.
I was going to say Komen, but that's way worse.
Oh, you...
Anyway, okay, going back now.
You missed the boat on that one. That was last
Children, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I'm jumping in on this. I'll
Please do. I beg you.
The first thing you have to ask yourself is, why would they have her wrestle? I mean, she was doing the valet thing. You know, she can go out there and look pretty, because by going out there and having her wrestle, you're killing the illusion of professional wrestling before the audience's very eyes. Okay, she couldn't sell a candy bar to a fat kid. It was really bad.
I mean, all they really did by putting Eva Marie in that ring was 100% justify AJ's pipe bomb from a few months ago. Like, you just proved everything she said is 100% correct in Eva Marie.
I've done virtually no wrestling training, but from the very little that I've done, one of the first things I learned was...
You've done virtually none, but from the little that you've done, alright.
Exactly, so... well, he's virtually, so like in Second Life, he didn't take any training, but in real life...
True.
I get it. Alright, so I've done very little, so I'm not trying to tout... I shouldn't even say that word. I'm not...
Yeah, dirty word.
I take that back. Can you bleep that word? Seriously. I'm just trying to say I haven't done a lot by any means, but one of the first things I learned was, the first thing you're supposed to get over, not your opponent, not yourself, but the wrestling. Because as you can see, what we saw was the wrestling, it just felt so unreal and just killed the whole illusion. You take for granted how much you can just watch it and not be like, oh, that's fake, or whatever. Because everyone's so good at what they do that when you see someone bad, it's so apparent.
It's a sore thumb.
Yeah, exactly. And she was rushing so fast through her moves and stuff. It was terrible. Just keep her on the sidelines. How could they think she's ready for TV? I don't understand.
I guarantee you Randy was having a heart attack during the rest hold, because, I mean, she was on her sleeper hold or whatever for 2 seconds, and she was already getting up, and there was one part of the match where I forget who slammed her face on the mat, but the camera just happened to be right in front of her, and then you saw her sell the attack with her arms, but she was just looking normally. She was just looking oh, where am I supposed? Oh crap, I'm supposed to sell. Oh.
Yeah. She had that dumbass look on her face the whole match.
A soulless expression that a doll would make, kind of.
Like a China doll.
You're just a horrible human being.
No, I'm a human being. Oh, don't go into that crap. But one thing that I do find hilarious about this whole Eva Marie thing, that she ended up trending worldwide on Twitter during that match, and later on during Raw, she posted about the fact that she was trending worldwide on Twitter. Probably completely with no way of, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Okay, hold on.
I'm going to say what's already been said by a lot of people, but I think it's worth mentioning, is if that's how bad Eva Marie is, then how bad is JoJo? Because she wasn't even tagged in.
I mean, if only there was a place somewhere in the world where WWE could send talent like that to get them a little better in the ring and kind of sharpen up their wrestling skill. If only that place existed.